You feel it, don't you? That persistent ache, that subtle, gnawing emptiness, even amidst apparent success or constant activity. That sense of perpetually searching, of trying to fit into molds that never quite feel right, leaving you perpetually exhausted and oddly unfulfilled. What if I told you that this profound longing, this pervasive sense of something missing, isn't a sign of weakness or a personal failing, but the urgent, undeniable whisper of your own soul, beckoning you towards a truth far grander than any external achievement could ever offer? What if your true life, a life of unparalleled meaning, joy, and authentic power, hasn't actually begun yet? And it can only truly unfold when you courageously embark on the ultimate journey, the journey of finding your true self. This isn't just a philosophical inquiry. It's a map to escaping the gilded cage of expectation and stepping into a boundless realm of authentic existence. As revealed by the groundbreaking insights of Jung, the profound explorer of the human spirit, before we embark on this transformative revelation, before we dissect the very essence of what it means to truly find yourself, and why this quest is the singular most important endeavor of your existence, I have a powerful, life-altering invitation for you. If this exploration of the mind's hidden depths, of the profound call for authenticity, and of the unique blueprint of your inner being sparks a fire within you, igniting an insatiable hunger for deeper self-understanding and profound personal liberation, then I urge you to journey further, to take the decisive, courageous step beyond mere intellectual curiosity. Click the link right now, with purpose, in the pinned comment below this video. There, and only there, you'll uncover an unparalleled treasure trove of exclusive resources, meticulously crafted exercises designed for tangible application, and even deeper dives into these intricate, often elusive, psychological concepts. These aren't just abstract ideas to ponder. These are practical, transformative tools specifically designed to help you not only comprehend these complex principles of self-discovery, shadow integration, and individuation, but to actively integrate them into the very fabric of your daily life, transforming how you interact with yourself, with others, and with the world. Imagine having the tangible resources, the actionable strategies, to shed the masks of expectation, to heal old wounds, to quiet the external noise, and to truly align with your authentic self, stepping into a life where your true nature is your greatest, most formidable strength, and where every moment feels genuinely lived. These resources are your personal compass, your meticulously designed roadmap, guiding you to unlock a transformation that transcends mere intellectual understanding and impacts the very core of your being, from the authenticity of your relationships to the fulfillment of your professional path, from your internal peace to your profound external impact. This is your moment to move from passive existence, from merely surviving, to active participation in your own profound self-realization and destiny. For far too long, many of us have been meticulously conditioned by a world that often measures success in external metrics, achievements, possessions, social status, and the approval of others. We are taught from a tender age to conform, to appease, to seek validation outside ourselves, to build a persona that is acceptable, lovable, and safe. This outward focus, while offering a semblance of order and belonging, often comes at a profound, hidden cost: the gradual estrangement from our true, authentic self. We become skilled actors, playing roles prescribed by family, society, and our own fears, perpetually adapting, perpetually performing. But beneath this carefully constructed facade, a deeper, often ignored, part of us yearns to be seen, to be heard, to be truly lived. Carl Jung, however, a profound and uncompromising explorer of the human psyche, recognized this inherent conflict and understood that the longing for something more is not a deficiency, but an intrinsic, powerful drive towards wholeness. He called this lifelong process individuation, the journey of becoming the unique, whole, and indivisible self that you are truly meant to be, distinct from the collective and separate from the masks you wear. It's not about becoming perfect, but about becoming complete, integrating all facets of your being, conscious and unconscious, light and shadow. This process is often triggered by a sense of profound unease, a feeling that your external life, no matter how outwardly successful, is disconnected from your inner truth. It's the soul's insistent call to come home to itself, to shed the layers of conditioning, and to reclaim the authentic essence buried beneath years of societal expectations and self-imposed limitations. This journey is not for the faint of heart, for it often requires confronting uncomfortable truths, dismantling cherished illusions, and navigating periods of profound internal chaos. But Jung insisted, and countless lives have proven, that it is the only path to genuine peace, unshakable strength, and a life truly worth living. Jung's first key to understanding why life truly begins when you find yourself lies in the concept of the persona and the shadow, confronting the masks we wear. From childhood, we are taught to present a certain image to the world, a good self that conforms to societal norms, parental expectations, and group approval. This is what Jung termed the persona, a mask worn by the ego, the part of ourselves we consciously choose to show, or are compelled to show, to the world. It's essential for social functioning, allowing us to navigate the complexities of daily life. However, the more diligently we craft and cling to this persona, the more we inevitably repress other aspects of ourselves that don't fit the mold, our perceived flaws, our vulnerabilities, our unpopular opinions, our darker impulses, our unlived desires, and even our raw, unadulterated talents that might challenge the status quo. These repressed aspects don't vanish. They accumulate in the unconscious, forming what Jung called the shadow. The shadow is not inherently evil. It simply contains everything the conscious ego has denied or rejected. As long as we remain unaware of our shadow, it exerts a powerful, often detrimental, influence on our lives from behind the scenes, leading to self-sabotage, inexplicable emotional reactions, projection onto others, and a pervasive feeling of being incomplete or inauthentic. True self-discovery, the beginning of real life, involves the courageous act of shadow integration, bringing these denied parts of ourselves into conscious awareness, acknowledging them, and eventually integrating them into a more complete, authentic self. This is often uncomfortable, as it requires confronting aspects we may find shameful or frightening. But it is precisely in this confrontation, in the willingness to be imperfect, to be human in all its messy complexity, that genuine freedom and power emerge. When you cease to be afraid of your own shadow, when you own all parts of yourself, you stop needing to pretend. You stop seeking external validation, and you become authentically whole. It is only when the mask of the persona is acknowledged and softened, and the contents of the shadow are brought into the light, that the true self can begin to breathe, to expand, and to live authentically. This process frees up immense psychic energy that was previously spent on maintaining the facade and repressing the denied parts. The second crucial aspect of finding yourself, according to Jung, is the liberation from the collective unconscious. and the embrace of your unique path, beyond our personal unconscious, containing our individual repressed memories and experiences. Jung posited the existence of a collective unconscious, a deeper, transpersonal layer shared by all humanity, containing universal patterns and images called archetypes. While archetypes can be guiding forces, the danger for the individual lies in becoming entirely subsumed by the collective, living out a script dictated by universal expectations rather than their own unique inner truth. Modern society, with its relentless pursuit of conformity, its prescribed definitions of success, and its pressure to fit in, constantly pulls us away from our individual essence and towards the collective. We are bombarded with images of how we should look, act, feel, and achieve, often stifling our unique talents and desires. Finding yourself, then, is an act of profound rebellion against this collective pressure. It requires distinguishing your true desires from those imposed by external forces, recognizing your unique talents that may not conform to popular demand, and daring to follow an inner compass that may lead you away from the well-trodden path. This often involves a period of conscious separation, a sacred loneliness, where you step away from external noise and expectations to listen deeply to your own inner voice, the voice of your authentic self, unadulterated by societal conditioning. This detachment is not about isolation or misanthropy. It is about self-preservation and the radical pursuit of authenticity. It's about recognizing that your unique contribution to the world can only emerge when you are truly yourself, not a diluted version designed to please everyone else. It is in this quiet, internal space, free from the cacophony of collective demands, that your true purpose, your unique destiny, and your authentic expression begin to reveal themselves. This is where your true power lies, not in fitting in, but in standing out, uniquely an unapologetic ally. If this deep dive into Jung's revelations about finding yourself, about the individuation process, and about the profound liberation it offers is resonating with you, if it's casting a new, illuminating light on your own journey, then please don't keep this insight to yourself. Consider taking a moment, right now, to share this video widely with anyone who might genuinely benefit from these profound ideas, from this fresh, empowering perspective. Perhaps it's a friend who feels lost despite outward success, a family member grappling with a life crisis that hints at a deeper existential longing, or even a colleague searching for more meaning in their work and life. And if you're finding this discussion truly beneficial for your own personal growth, if it's empowering you to courageously embrace your authentic self, to step into your unique power, and to navigate the world with newfound confidence, then, please, do not forget to click the link in the pinned comment below. There, you'll discover exclusive, carefully curated resources, practical, actionable exercises, and even deeper dives into these intricate psychological concepts. These aren't just more theories, they are tangible tools designed to help you apply these insights directly to your own life, to integrate them into your being, and truly achieve the profound personal transformation and clarity we're passionately discussing. Your engagement, your shares, and your support genuinely help us continue to create meaningful, high-quality content that empowers individuals like you to thrive, not despite, but because of, their authentic selves, to truly flourish in their unique nature. Jung's final, and perhaps most challenging, insight speaks to the necessary pain of transformation, the dismantling of the old self. Finding yourself is rarely a comfortable, linear process. It often involves a period of significant discomfort, disillusionment, and even profound pain, akin to a psychological death and rebirth. This pain arises because the process of individuation requires us to dismantle the very structures we have painstakingly built to survive and gain acceptance. Our false personas, our ingrained defense mechanisms, our outdated beliefs about who we should be. When these structures begin to crumble, it can feel like losing oneself entirely, like standing on shifting sands. You might experience a period of intense loneliness, as those who knew and benefited from your old persona may no longer recognize or resonate with your emerging, authentic self. Friendships may shift, family dynamics may become strained, and even professional paths may diverge. This is the suffering of individuation, a necessary crucible through which the ego must pass, to allow the true self to emerge. Jung often emphasized that we cannot become who we are by clinging to who we were. This dismantling phase can be marked by feelings of confusion, grief for the lost self, and fear of the unknown. However, Jung saw this pain not as punitive, but as purposive. It is the soul's way of clearing out what no longer serves, making space for what truly needs to blossom. It is in these moments of vulnerability, when our carefully constructed defenses are stripped away, that we become most open to the wisdom of the unconscious and the guidance of our authentic self. The willingness to sit with this discomfort, to bravely face the internal chaos, is what ultimately leads to the profound clarity, the unshakable inner strength, and the genuine joy that define a truly individuated life. Without this painful shedding, without this courageous dismantling, the new self cannot fully emerge, forever trapped beneath the weight of the past. The caterpillar cannot become the butterfly without the struggle of breaking free from its chrysalis. This painful yet purifying process is a testament to the immense courage it takes to become truly yourself. This is the very essence of the alchemical process of inner transformation, where what feels like destruction is, in fact, creation. Jung, drawing from ancient alchemical symbolism, viewed individuation not just as a psychological process, but as a deeply spiritual one. A journey where the fragmented lead of our unintegrated self is slowly, painstakingly transformed into the gold of a whole, luminous self. This metaphor speaks to the intense heat and pressure required. Just as lead must be melted, purified, and transmuted through a series of difficult, often agonizing, stages in the alchemist's retort, so too must the ego confront its own impurities, its resistances, its deep-seated fears, and its attachments to the familiar, no matter how limiting or painful that familiar reality may be. The pain isn't gratuitous or accidental. It's the inevitable friction of profound growth, the breaking down of rigid structures that prevent fluid movement, expansion, and authentic expression. It's the dismantling of the old operating system, outdated and inefficient, to install a more advanced, more intuitive, more capable one, able to handle higher levels of consciousness, complexity, and truth. This intense internal work often manifests externally as a period of necessary withdrawal, a deliberate, sacred retreat from the relentless demands and distractions of the outer world. It's a time for deep introspection, for processing the vast amount of emotional and psychological material that inevitably arises during this dismantling. You might find yourself needing significantly more solitude, less social interaction, and a dramatic reduction in external commitments and obligations. This sacred isolation, as Jung might describe it, is not a punishment, not a sign of social failing, but a vital incubator, a nurturing chrysalis where profound internal shifts occur, often unobserved and misunderstood by the external world. Within this chosen solitude, the unconscious speaks louder. Dreams become more vivid and symbolic, and intuition sharpens, guiding you through the often disorienting and chaotic process of psychological metamorphosis. This period can feel profoundly lonely and isolating, not because you are alone, but because very few individuals in your immediate circle may understand or genuinely support this profound internal restructuring. They might interpret your withdrawal as a personal slight, a sign of depression, a mysterious change in your personality, or even outright rejection. But Jung reminds us that this journey is inherently solitary because it is profoundly individual. No one else can do this work for you, nor can they fully comprehend its depths unless they are undergoing a similar process themselves. It is a testament to your immense courage to consciously choose to walk this path, even when it means temporarily distancing yourself from the familiar, from comfort zones, and bravely embracing the unknown, often terrifying, territory of your own becoming. If this profound exploration has resonated deeply within your being, if it has illuminated your own path with newfound clarity, or if it has stirred a deep, undeniable yearning for authentic living, for a life truly lived from your core, from your very essence, then please, I genuinely invite you, with an open heart and an open mind, to tell me in the comments below, what is one aspect of your persona, the mask you show the world, that you feel ready to courageously shed, to discard, to release, or one part of your shadow that you are now willing to bravely acknowledge, to accept, and to integrate into your conscious self as you step more fully into finding your true self and living an awakened life. Share your insights, your personal struggles, your moments of raw honesty, your vulnerable truths, your profound revelations, for in the sharing of these unique, deeply personal experiences, we collectively deepen our understanding of this incredible, universal human journey, weaving a tapestry of shared courage, vulnerability, and profound liberation. Your experiences are not just individual occurrences. They are invaluable pieces of a larger, collective puzzle, enriching this conversation beyond measure and helping us all to see the intricate, powerful threads that connect us in our shared pursuit of authenticity and wholeness. And before you navigate away, before you step back into the world outside this moment of deep reflection, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a cherished, integral member of our ever-growing, conscious community. Just hit that subscribe button. Your presence is truly valued, and I eagerly look forward to connecting with you again in our next profound discussion, where we will delve even deeper into the secrets of the psyche and the cosmos, continuing this vital dialogue of